The drug ring is now exploding. In a tectonic shift in the Sushant death case and the drug angle investigation, the Narcotics Bureau has now found that crucial evidence that proves link between Rhea Chakrabarty's brother Shouvik and the drug peddlers and suppliers across 4 states has been deleted. And this is the first proof of criminal culpability in the case. The Narcotics Bureau has arrested 4 drug peddlers so far, and one of them has also named Shouvik Chakrabarty, who is Rhea Chakrabarty's brother. Let's go across to Kajal and Arunil joining us on the broadcast. Let me first go across to Arunil. You know, clearly this entire nexus, which runs deep, not just limited to Bollywood, there are other influential people also involved, is the kind of hint that we are getting as far as the drug peddlers are concerned. We also spoke to, one of them, drug peddler, who gives us an insight into how the mafia really runs. And now we are being told that of the individuals who were arrested by the NCB, one of them has admitted that he knew Shouvik Chakrabarty.
Well, if you look at it, basically the 4 drug peddlers who are in the custody of the NCB at present, their interrogation will be extremely crucial. Whatever they say in further, yes, one drug peddler saying that he knew Shouvik Chakrabarty is extremely significant for the NCB and the CBI to nail the Chakrabartys as well. And now in future as well, whatever they speak out, how this entire drug mafia Bollywood nexus worked in the city of Mumbai, that also needs to be unearthed, and that is not only in Mumbai but also in North Goa. If you look at it, Gaurav Arya being interrogated by the ED, the aim will be to expose the entire nexus. Who are the people who supply drugs in Bollywood? Whether there are people from inside the Bollywood only, some actors who take these drugs and share it with other people in the Bollywood fraternity. That is also a high possibility, and many in the city of Mumbai know about it. Now, whether the NCB reveals the names of these people, influential people in Bollywood, whether the names of political leaders also come into the picture, that also remains to be seen. Because yes, with respect to Imtiaz Khatri's name is concerned, he was named by the lawyer of Shruti Modi, but it was known in the Bollywood circle as well as Mumbai that how Imtiaz Khatri, a reportedly dubious character, used to attend Bollywood parties, and he was very close to several Bollywood personalities, and he has political links as well. 2 of his relatives were arrested in the irrigation scam. Now, irrigation scam is linked to which party, which political leader, that the whole country knows. So whether the Mumbai police was trying to shield Imtiaz Khatri, were they trying to shield this Bollywood influential people, and was it a cover-up on the main political class that is prevalent and ruling the state of Maharashtra? These are some questions that come to the fore.
Absolutely. Let me in fact take that point across to Kajal now. Kajal, on one hand are these peddlers who are being arrested by the NCB as the investigation moves forward, one of them naming Shouvik Chakrabarty there. On the other hand, I believe, Kajal, are you still with us? Okay, Kajal is getting us some visuals at this point in time. We'll try and connect with her once she's... Okay,
you can actually
Kajal,
see...
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, Swati, we can actually see the Mumbai police officials. They have actually gone inside Rhea Chakrabarty's house, and this was similar to what happened yesterday. One female police woman and one policewoman and one policeman there. So it seems that Rhea's parents might be leaving anytime soon. We do see a car also being prepared there. So we are expecting them to perhaps leave anytime now. This will be the second day of their questioning at the CBI camp office at DRDO here in Mumbai. And yesterday they were asked about their knowledge of the relationship between Rhea and Sushant. There you can see some movement there. The Mumbai police are going near the parked vehicle. Rhea's parents likely to go to the DRDO camp office. The father has been summoned, is what we know today, and he is likely to go to the DRDO office to be questioned by the CBI. We can see that car moving right now, the Mumbai police officials escorting them. So yes, just about any moment now they should be leaving the building and moving across to this CBI office. As you can see, as it was always done earlier also, the entire car, the windows are completely boarded up. It is the same jeep that they had used that day also. So we will try to see if they can. Mr. Chakrabarti, Mr. Chakrabarti, Mr. Chakrabarti, the name of your son has come. So that was Indrajit Chakrabarti leaving the residence along with the Mumbai police escort, and he has gone towards the DRDO camp office where he will be interrogated. And yesterday the interrogation lasted for several hours. We are expecting that today also the interrogation should last several hours. He will be questioned on his knowledge of the relationship between Sushant Singh and Riya Chakrabarti, his daughter, and also now given the new facts coming to light about the drug cartel,
Absolutely.
whether or not
well, there
he
are
had any
WhatsApp chats
knowledge.
as well now where Shobhit Chakrabarti is speaking to a supplier and he's talking about getting some stuff for his dad, which is Indrajit Chakrabarti. Let me also go across to our guests. We have Ravi Srivastav and Swapnil Kothari on the broadcast. So now, Ravi Srivastav, the peddlers who have been arrested by the NCB, one of them is taking Shobhit Chakrabarti's name, that he knew Shobhit Chakrabarti. And there are several questions that Shobhit Chakrabarti and Riya both have to answer in this emerging drug angle.
Swati, inquiry is in progress, investigation is going on. Let me make very clear to you that first of all, as per the NDPS Act, unless the person is in possession of the drug, I don't think any case can be made against him. Drug peddlers, let them be arrested, let them be hanged, let any politician who is connected to them also should be hanged. I have no love and affection for them. I'll not defend them. But what I'm saying here is that mere the chat or the connection or knowing them or acquaintance with them, all these things
You know, we
do
also
not
have a lawyer on the panel with us. Swapnil Kothari, is it only limited to possession? Does it not deal with the larger angle of peddling of drugs?
Well, obviously, Swati, it does, because it's not only peddling but also consumption of drugs. Now, if the chats show that you somehow ordered drugs or consumed drugs, then the WhatsApp chats in the Section 65B of the Evidence Act amount to documentary evidence. Now, that evidence would lead to certain transactions, and if the person at the end of the day ends up saying that, yes, I consumed the drugs, depending on the chats, obviously she cannot deny that I did not consume, because if you just ordered, then either you peddled or you consumed, either of the two. It cannot be that you were just talking to take a look at it because it was the eighth wonder of the world. So, it's not a question, which is into any debate when you deal with the Narcotics Control Bureau. So in that sense, you will have to concede whether you have consumed or whether you have peddled. And in that sense, an appropriate section under the NDPS Act would be levied upon you, and you would be charged with that. And that's how you will, be charge sheeted accordingly. So Riya and her entire troop is
Ravi
in big trouble.
Srivastav also wants to come in. Quickly make your point, sir, before I go across to Mohit Sharma.
Swati, just a few years before, Mr. Fardeen Khan, he was caught red-handed on the airport with a quantity of the substance, the drug, and he was absolutely acquitted because a certain quantity of the drug is permitted under declaration that it's for my personal use. So if it's not the case, and the person who is having a chat, it does not mean that either he becomes a peddler or he becomes
so why
a
are you
consumer.
asking for the then what are those WhatsApp chats for? If you are asking for a supply of drugs, what are you going to do with it? Stock it in your house, or are you going to supply it forward, or are you consuming it? Swapnil Kothari.
Yeah, April 2020 Supreme Court judgment has come out with a very clear observation that ruling that any amount consumed, whatever it may be, it has cleared the way for the NCB, is prosecutable, and that is the current law as it stands. So it doesn't matter even if you had the smallest dot of drug on your person. Whether you consumed, peddled is a separate issue. Even if you had the smallest dot and you have no explanation to that, then you are prosecuted under that. So, these chats are clear indication, and there is no way that Riya and her entire cabal will be able to exit or, escape the
Absolutely. And in fact, the NCB's focus is not just on these individuals. It's really clearly beyond that, where the NCB is trying to unearth more links, the entire nexus rather, that is operating in the Maxim City at this point in time, at this stage of the investigation. Let me also quickly bring in Mohit Sharma, who's tracking the interrogation of Gaurav Arya, a businessman allegedly who was also speaking to Riya Chakrabarti on WhatsApp chats about drugs like MDMA, being interrogated by the Enforcement Directorate. Mohit, the ED was the first one to come across the drug angle, and then the information was passed on to NCB and the CBI. Gaurav Arya was speaking to Riya Chakrabarti. There are WhatsApp chats. Before I come to you, Mohit, I have some breaking inputs coming in on the broadcast, and this is related to Souvik Chakrabarti. We are now being told that the NCB crackdown will start soon after taking police remand of the two suspects who were in touch with Souvik. Remember, there are peddlers who have told the NCB that they know Souvik Chakrabarti. Let's go across to Arunil, who's joining us with more details. So the crackdown intensifies. Two suspected drug suppliers who are under the lens. One of them has named Souvik Chakrabarti, and the NCB, I am being told that the police remand is going to be taken of the two suspects. The investigation as far as the drug angle is concerned, Souvik will be summoned this week. Arunil, can you hear me?
Well, Swati, yes, we understand that the NCB is expected to summon Souvik Chakrabarti as well. This is because out of the 4 people, drug peddlers, that the Narcotics Bureau has arrested, one person has said that yes, he was in contact with Souvik Chakrabarti, as well as if you look at the chats that Souvik Chakrabarti was having with another drug peddler trying to procure drugs for his father, Indrajit Chakrabarti. Based on this digital information as well as the statements that these drug peddlers are giving, who are at present in custody with the NCB, we can soon expect that Souvik Chakrabarti will again be summoned in this, and also the father, we can hope the father also will be summoned, considering Souvik Chakrabarti was asking for drugs for his father. Now, whether the main angle with respect to the CBI also will be to find out whether this drug procurement that Indrajit Chakrabarti was getting via Souvik Chakrabarti, was it to drug Sushant Singh Rajput, because heavy medicines were already being given.
Right.
So these angles the CBI will be probing, whereas the drug mafia operating in the city of Mumbai, penetrating into the Bollywood fraternity, that the Narcotics Bureau is investigating at present.
Absolutely. Arunil, Mohit and Kajal, stay on with us. I'm just taking a very short break. Our guests will also continue to be with us on the broadcast. Welcome back. Let's first quickly go across to Mohit, who's tracking the developments in interrogation of Gaurav Arya. Mohit, has Gaurav Arya been summoned today as well?
Well, absolutely, Swati, what we can tell you right now is the fact that Gaurav Arya's continuous grilling yesterday seems to have yielded some results. What we can tell you is the fact that ED scanned through his mobile phone yesterday to not just further take up the cases of various chats which had come forward, but at the same time, is closely, continuously investigating on the front of those truck chats, which was revealed on Times Now. Now, interestingly, today you also have Mr. Varun Mathur, who has been summoned. This is a news break that was brought to us by our colleague Arunil. Importantly, Varun Mathur is the same person who was a joint director in a firm in Sai along with Sushant Singh Rajput. Now that front is also being tracked by the ED. Coming back to the front of Gaurav Arya, ED is trying to figure out all monetary transactions which took place between him and Riya Chakrabarti, where whether or not there was some drugs actually involved or not, whether there was some usage, consumption, or for that matter peddling of drugs that actually took place.
We're getting some visuals at this point in time from the DRDO guest house. Let me go across to Arunil for more information on the visuals coming in. Yes, Arunil, who just went in?
Well, we understand, Swati, it was basically the face was not exactly visible, but it can be Indrajit Chakrabarti, the father of Riya Chakrabarti, and the questioning again, like yesterday, is expected to go on for many hours. A thorough interrogation is expected at the DRDO camp, and the mainly the questioning angle will be whether there was a financial exploitation of actor Sushant Singh Rajput, Riya Chakrabarti being the main protagonist of this entire activity, and was she working in connivance with her father Indrajit Chakrabarti, brother Souvik Chakrabarti, and several other accomplices that she had allegedly hired, replacing the close people that were working for actor Sushant Singh Rajput earlier. Also, it will be that how heavy drugs that other people who were there in the house have been claiming that heavy drugs were given to Sushant Singh Rajput by Riya Chakrabarti in consultation with Indrajit Chakrabarti, heavy medicines basically. So what were these heavy medicines and why Indrajit Chakrabarti was trying to procure drugs? Was it to give drugs to Sushant Singh Rajput? These are some questions that come to the fore, and we can expect some stern line of questioning on this entire drug angle, drugging Sushant Singh Rajput, and also how the financial
since that is one of the charge. Since that is one of the charge. In fact, the father of Sushant Singh Rajput, Ravi Srivastav, had said कि हमारे लड़के को बहुत वक्त से he used the word जहर दिया जा रहा था, but he meant drugs या medicines उनको दी जा रही थी, जिसकी वजह से उनकी हालत इतनी खराब हुई.
That's a very point I wanted to mention here, that Mr. KK Singh filed a FIR in which he mentioned it that his son was being drugged. Now the chats which you are only referring to, the chats which you are only relying upon, the chats have shown that Mr. Sushant Singh Rajput was taking the drug. He was taking hashish, and all the other names have already come out. And Mr. KK Singh and his family was absolutely in know of the fact that Sushant Singh Rajput is taking drugs. As regards the medicines,
as far as the WhatsApp chats are concerned, and let me bring in Swapnil Kothari as well. As far as the WhatsApp chats are concerned between Riya Chakrabarti, Shruti Modi, Riya Chakrabarti, Jaya Saha, or Shouvik Chakrabarti and the suppliers, they're asking for stuff. They're discussing the usage and consumption of it, and that's why the question. Was Sushant Singh Rajput being given the drugs without his consent and without his knowledge? That is something which needs to be investigated at this point in time.
Well, absolutely. That is the most important thing, Swati, that if he was being given without his consent, then obviously, it's a criminal offense. And there is no question that he was, because the way they have said that one of those chats is that, 3-4 chamach mila dena and give it 30-40 minutes to kick in. Now, those are...
Sir, that is available on Amazon. The CBD.
So once they need to explain
is available
part,
on Amazon.
And I don't know how they're going to be able to explain it. And,
anybody can
the drugs, if they are given without his consent, then that is something which... is very, very incriminating and very serious. Now, to the extent that whether it led him to, suicide or murder, that's a separate issue. And there is no question that it led him to suicide because she was not there in the house after the 8th of June. So Sushant got killed on 13th night, 14th morning. So it obviously translates to the fact that, it is a murder. And
Swati, allow me to respond it, please.
Yes, absolutely. Ravi Srivastav, my only point is, why are you jumping to conclusions and giving clean chits?
And that is something which begs tremendous
explanation. Absolutely. That is something any sensible person would say. If these facts are emerging, if there are drug peddlers who are taking Shouvik Chakrabarti's name, it has to be investigated and interrogated to find out how deep this nexus runs, Mr. Srivastav. You would agree with me, I believe.
Swati, I am absolutely with you, but what I am saying, the focus of investigation is shifting. It is not on the, alleged murder or suicide.
No. Let me tell you, sir, you know very well that there are 3 agencies which are involved. Their jobs and their roles are very specific. ED looking into money laundering, financial transaction, NCB looking into the drug angle, and CBI looking into whether murder, whether suicide, what is the connection. We know that.
Let me tell you that on 1st of June, the first week of June, Dr. K.C. Chawla gave the report that he was under the treatment of Sushant Singh was under his treatment, and his sister Priyanka imports a prescription from Delhi RML hospital, a cardiologist.
Okay, hold on to that thought. Hold on to that thought, because the family members will also be, if required, called in and interrogated in the facts that you're saying that are emerging. We're getting these live visuals at this point in time from the DRDO guest house, where the family members, parents of Riya Chakrabarti have just gone inside, I believe. This is another round of interrogation with the family. Let me go across to Arunil now. Arunil, I believe that Riya Chakrabarti's parents just went in. Arunil, can you hear me?
Well, Swati, there was Indrajit Chakrabarti who just entered in his Jeep SUV, and it was followed by the Mumbai police vehicle. He just went inside at present. So we can expect a stern line of questioning against the father of Riya Chakrabarti, trying to probe to find out how this alleged financial exploitation of late actor Sushant Singh Rajput was done. If we remember, one of the property addresses of the company address, which was there in Rabale, that belonged to Indrajit Chakrabarti. So was Indrajit Chakrabarti the mastermind of this entire thing that was planned by Riya Chakrabarti? And we have insider testimonies as well. Anandi, a person staying in the same house, blaming Riya Chakrabarti, saying that heavy doses of medicines were given to Sushant Singh Rajput, which made him felt dizzy after that. Those were provided in consultation with Indrajit Chakrabarti, who is basically a professional doctor. So now why Indrajit Chakrabarti was trying to procure drugs as well? Was it a mixture of drugs and heavy medicines that was given to actor Sushant Singh Rajput? These are some questions that come to the fore. We can expect the CBI to grill Indrajit Chakrabarti on these lines. Basically, the company angle wherein the address is in the name of Indrajit Chakrabarti, and also the heavy medicines and drugs angle.
All right, Arunil, keep tracking the developments. We'll keep coming back to you for updates. Our guests will also continue to be with us, taking a very short break for now, but the coverage will go on the other side as well.